I have been staying up to date on this crash landing that occurred in both Washington, D.C., North Carolina, and I do believe Indiana as well. There's an individual who, in the Washington, D.C. area, heard something, but he also encountered a very heavy police presence. Now I'm going to go ahead and play his video, but something else interesting also occurred that involves the Washington, D.C. alerts, and I'm going to go ahead and show that after I play this gentleman's video, and I'm going to go ahead and play that video now.
Shh. It's early in the morning on the U.S. Capitol grounds. And man, security and law enforcement is everywhere. Walk with me. Look at this. What is going on? Have you ever seen something like this? With Capitol, no police? Man. Everywhere. What's going on? And it's quiet, as if they're waiting for something, expecting something, preparing for something. Look over here. Let's walk over here. Come on. Let's walk over here. Morning. Oh my God. You got all this? What's going on here? Let's go. Let's turn around and look at that again. Man, turn around and look at that. Let them see this. What's going on here? Oh, my. I'm going to figure, I mean, it's as if the entire law enforcement force is here early in the morning. I'll get back to you, okay? Something's going on. You got to do some research. I got to see if there's some threats. If there's something big going on in the nation's capital, I'll figure it out. Stand by.
So like I said, we're going to go ahead and go to Washington, D.C. alerts, and we're going to go ahead and look at 4:49 a.m. because something strange happened around that time. This alert says, alert MPD units are investigating a blank in the blank block of blank. Look out for do not take action. Call 911 with event number. Sent to 1st District, parentheses PSA 201-208. Alert DC sent by MPD CAD number reviewer. Even the CAD number is blank, which is odd. Taking a look at the other alerts on this page, you can see nothing else like this. No other alert is blank. You can even see the CAD number on these other alerts. So this one really stands out. What happened at 4:45 in the morning where they are withholding information? Not only is there a heavy police presence on ground, but we also know that there was this police helicopter that was flying over the vicinity of Washington, D.C. as well, making a few circles as if it was tracking something. Before we do get into another individual's video who also experienced something today in Washington, D.C., people are asking why have we not heard any updates from the news and media when it comes to this crash landing. Sometimes the news does not update until Monday, or something big could have definitely happened and they're sweeping it under the rug and trying to come up with some narrative. That's also possible as well. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and play this person's video who also, like I said, experienced something in Washington, D.C. as well.
Minutes out of Washington, D.C. right now, okay? And last night around 4 a.m., the weirdest fucking thing ever possibly happened to me. I've seen UFO crashes, okay? But I was so fucking confused at what I saw. I saw an aircraft that looked like it was just blazing to the ground. And I've never really seen an aircraft this fucking big. You feel me? When I tell you that this motherfucker was huge, and then not even 12 minutes after it just so happened to crash, I guess. I don't know. I heard a loud explosion. All I heard was a ton of police cars in the distance. And I mean a ton of police cars, okay? So I just so happened to go on TikTok because I'm like, I wonder if anybody else is talking about this right now. So I actually tagged him in the comments below. I want you to go check out his video. But that streak in the sky looked exactly like what he's showing in the video. It's fucking weird, man. And there is a couple of people that are talking about the same thing happening in a couple different states. And I'm not sure whether or not to believe them. But there was a huge comet that was due to come across the night sky that hasn't been across the night sky in over 80,000 years, apparently, this weekend. So I find that kind of coincidental. Regardless, if there's anybody that just so happened to see anything in the DC area, please do comment below, okay?
There is another individual in North Carolina who captured some bizarre orbs in the sky around the North Carolina airport. Now, these, whatever they are huddled together. these can't be planes because planes do not fly so close together. And these can't be drones because from what I understand, drones do not fly over airports. So who knows what these are, but it's another rather interesting video when you put everything into perspective. Sorry if it sounds like I'm stumbling over my words. I'm talking fast because I'm excited, very excited about this video. We have something very strange going on. This could even be the beginnings of Project Bluebeam. There's a lot of alien and UFO talk coming, and we have to be very aware. We have to use our discernment when it comes to this alien talk. We have alien and UFO talk coming up in November in regards to Congress. So there's a lot of UFO and alien talk in the media, and like I said, they're probably getting us prepared for this Project Bluebeam, the staged false alien invasion. With that being said, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to this channel because I do have a lot to say when it comes to Project Bluebeam, and I hope to release that video next Sunday.
We are totally, Ryan and I are absolutely freaking out, dude. We do not know what this is over Point Loma. This is a video live. You guys see this is the airport facing west. They've had 2 grouped. Now there's 5. It's definitely some sort of pattern-ish thing going on. Bright orange lights. Does not look like white lighting. And you'll notice the bottom left one just went out. You can see up in the top right of the screen there's a plane flying. It's clearly a plane. Now that bottom right one went out. What's weird is they're so static, dude. I mean, could they be drones with super bright lights on them? Yeah, I don't think so either. Definitely pulsating light. There's a plane in the foreground taking off, obviously.
Because this crash landing DC thing is really bizarre. And is it affecting our sleep? What's going on? I'm on the East Coast and I went to bed at 10 and I woke up at 3 a.m. like it was time to wake up, even though I feel exhausted, but I'm wide awake. And I was on TikTok watching the guy in Raleigh in his car who saw something in the sky that had lights and it had like this fiery tail. So I go to the comments expecting people to talk about what he saw, but there's like several people like, why are we all awake? And everyone was just like posting 15 minutes ago. So then I'm like, no, legitimately, like, why are we awake? And everyone was like, yeah, why are we awake? What is going on? Like, it's one thing to kind of like just be awake, but it kind of feels like I'm exhausted. Why am I awake? And why is everybody on the same page saying that? And evidently there's a video from a guy in DC that has like a smoke trail and he hears sirens and stuff. What's going on? Okay, I'm just doing a check-in because this crash landing DC thing is really bizarre. And is it affecting our sleep? What's going on? I'm on the East Coast and I went to bed at 10 and I woke up at 3 a.m. like it was time to wake up, even though I feel exhausted, but I'm wide awake. And I was on TikTok watching the guy in Raleigh in his car who saw something in the sky.